What's up, guys? It's your boy Bradley Overrated, bringing you once again the game Rainbow Six Siege. I reviewed this game actually as the Cactuar Gamer, but I am no longer the Cactuar Gamer, and I no longer use that rating system, and that video has been taken down. So now we are reviewing the game as Bradley Overrated, and I gotta tell you, this has probably been one of my favorite online multiplayer games that I have ever played. And that's saying something because I've played a lot of online multiplayers. I really have. I mean, all the Halos, Gears of Wars, Age of Empires, Counter-Strike, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. I play games. It was Shocker. It's a gaming channel. And we have a lot to talk about, so let's jump in. And the first thing I want to bring up about this game are the characters. Ubisoft has continued to support this game by bringing new maps and new characters, and every single character has their own unique special ability, and I will show you that here in a little bit. But it is awesome. The best thing about this game by far is their different characters. I mean, you've got specialty attackers and defenders, and there's just so many of them. I don't even have them all anymore because I unlock them all through the renown system, which I'll talk about later. But suffice it to say is there's a lot of grinding to get these characters, especially if you're like me and you don't buy microtransactions and stuff like that. But the character selection is awesome, and I really appreciate Ubisoft's dedication to bringing us more and more content. And then another thing I have to mention about this game is the matchmaking has significantly improved from when it started. My goodness. When my friends and I first got this game, we could wait anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to get into a match, or sometimes not even get into a match. But now as you can see, it's only like 30 seconds, and it's wonderful. So let's show you now some of these characters and the special abilities. Even though I'm selecting Valkyrie, I'm going to magically be mute. It's like I edited it that way. I'm super professional. And mute special abilities, he places these nice little mute gadgets, hence his name, which can stop any electric device or the drones from getting to your area. It's a really useful ability. He's one of the most useful operators in the game. And that's kind of the thing, you know, some operators, like, for example, Laura Tachanka, love Laura Tachanka, by the way, he doesn't have that great of ability. He basically sets down a turret, and that's about it. It's okay. Whereas some other characters, like Rook, will give your whole team some body armor, which could be very, very important and almost life-saving in a lot of ways. So it's really cool that each character has their own special ability, and I really enjoy that. Now, the biggest thing and kind of the biggest issue with this game are its game modes. Because this game just boils down to 3 things. You can either secure an area, like we are right now, you can try to defuse a bomb, or you can try to snatch up a hostage and get him from the enemies. And that's it. That's all you play. There's 3 modes. Even though this game's been out for 2+ years now, there's still only 3 modes that you can do. And there are situations. It's basically a glorified tutorial that you can do to learn the basics of the game. And there's also Terrorist Hunt, where you can either hunt terrorists, which replaces Secure the Area, by the way. But even then, like I said, even Terrorist Hunts either kill the terrorist, defuse bombs, or snatch up a hostage. There's just no variety in this game. Unfortunately, it's all the same thing, and that's kind of a bummer. I wish they had any different mode. I mean, Capture the Flag, if they could find a way to pull that off, would be a lot of fun. Or a 10-player Battle Royale type of mode where 10 people go into one map and only one comes out. You just try to kill each other. I don't know. Just give us something that's a little bit different. For a little while there, they had the zombie outbreak mode, which was just okay. But, you know, it felt nice to have something different. But then they took that away, and then you're stuck with either securing an area, defusing a bomb, or rescuing a hostage. Thankfully, though, the core gameplay is just fantastic, and with all of these different operators, every single match can still feel fresh and new in their own little way, and that's something that I really enjoy. It's definitely a strategy-based game. It's not your standard shooter where you can just run in like in Call of Duty, run guns blazing and be okay. If you run around aimlessly, you will get killed, rest assured. This is a very, very niche game. Peeking corners, even by a couple of inches more than you need to, can get you killed. This game is just fantastic for that, and I love the strategy aspects, and that's the best part about this game. is using strategies and working with buddies. And if you play this game, find some friends or use a headset, because communication with your teammates is vital to your success. There is a steep learning curve here. You will need to have some patience and time if you want to play this game. So while I show you some more of this sweet gameplay, let me, and I say that sarcastically by the way, let me talk about another issue I have, and it has to do with casual online play. Now, the ranked system is fun, and it's definitely different from the casual mode. You have a minute less to achieve your objective, and it's definitely a lot more competitive. I really like that system. It's really fun to play. I'm not very good at this game, as you have probably figured out by now. I'm just not that good, but I still enjoy it. So I like to play casual a good bit because I'm just not a very good player. But casual mode has its own problems, and the biggest problem being that they've never been able to address the rage quitters. People will quit left and right out of your matches, and it can slow down matchmaking or just leave your team on a 2 against 5 situation, you know. And it's really frustrating that you can quit every single match in the middle of the match and not be penalized for it. They need to penalize people for quitting in casual mode just so people will stick around. It is just infuriating when all I want to do is play a 5-on-5 match and, you know, casually, so to speak, and I can't do it in the way I want because people keep quitting. Please, Ubisoft, fix this. Just do it. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that renown system. So this game's interesting because, you know, it's a $60 game, but it does include microtransactions. Now, it's kind of nice because you don't have to, by any means, pay for any microtransactions or extra characters. If you want to, like I have been doing, you can grind your way and unlock every single character and all of their attachments and a bunch of weapon skins for free. They also have alpha packs now, which are wonderful because they give you free weapon skins and stuff like that. However, they do still, unfortunately, have even more microtransactions that aren't free, that you have to pay extra content for. You know, if you want a special outfit for a certain character, it might cost you $5 to $10 in real cash. It's disappointing, and I'm not too upset about it because a lot of the content you can grind your way through, and if you enjoy the game as much as I have, you get a fair amount of it. But still, the fact that microtransactions are in fact there is all the same disappointing in my book. So let's go ahead and give this game a letter grade, and I give letter grades because I can. A being the best, F being the worst, and my goodness, I love this game. I know I've been kind of harsh on it a little bit, but I do love it, and it's because I love it that I'm harsh on it. But all the same, even with the microtransactions, and even with me wanting more modes and having issues with the casual matchmaking side of things, this game is still excellent. It's absolutely, like I said, it's one of my favorite online multiplayer games that I've ever played, which is why I give Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege a B+. It's an excellent game, it really is. It's one that I highly recommend, and it would have gotten an even higher grade if there were just a little bit less on the microtransaction side and just gave us more game modes. I mean, it's been over 2 years since this game has been out. They're still supporting it, but I want something different than what is offered here. I just want a change of pace, so to speak. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I do reviews all the time. And hey, you never know what I'm going to review next. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh well, whatever. I'm proudly overrated, out like a trout, guys. Have a good one.